Sponsored by PKF, accountants and business advisors providing personal debt solutions and advice.
This afternoon we're at Old Anniesland for the Scottish Hydro National 3 clash between Allan Glens, who have just popped down the road from the Bear Yards, to take on GHK. This means a lot to the boys from Glens, because a win here today would see them promoted to National 2, but GHK aren't out of it either, sitting fourth on the table and still with a chance of getting into one of those top 2 slots. And early on it was all GHK putting the pressure on inside the Glens 22. Referee David Matthias spotting Alistair Johnson getting a wee bit over enthusiastic going into that ruck there. The referee playing advantage, because good chance of a try here for GHK if they can get it out wide, but good tackling in the midfield by Glens, and nothing coming of that, so bring it back, and the simplest of kicks for fullback David White to get GHK on the board 3-0 after 11 minutes gone. Glens cranked it up for the next few minutes, and well, they nicked that scrum, and off went Barry Convery, and the rest of the pack in support, swarming in there after that one. 15 metres out, Andy Milne to Greg Sinclair. Great angle by Alan Old, bouncing off a couple of tackles there, knocked over by Ali Cumming. Andy Milne jinking through, up to Alistair Johnson, and John O'Morell coming in there, hauled down just short of the line, and Glen, surely they were going to get a score from this one. Andy Milne seeing the gap, but held up there by Ali Forbes. Referee having a good look at it, and held up, no try. GHK back on the attack, long ball downfield by John Shannon, but no real pressure, easy one for Jamie Mackay to deal with. Smacks it back downfield, but ooh, he sliced that one. Didn't mean it to go there. No momentum for Glens, and GHK back on the attack. Out there to Shannon again, cutting inside Sinclair. Andy Fleming in support. Long ball out there, and it's hooker Gordon Reid taking it on. Laying it back for Andy Shedden. Oh, kind of scrappy stuff here from GHK, but keeping possession. Taking it up towards the Glens line and winning the penalty. Yeah, no argument there. Handling on the grounds of the ref. Up step David White, and on the half-hour mark, GHK 6-0 ahead, and all to do for the visitors. Pretty solid stuff from the GHK scrum again. Shannon slamming the ball downfield, with no pressure on the Glens back three. Russell McEwen able to run the ball back, pop it up to Jamie Mackay, and Mackay off and running and all the way. Wow, that was a fair bit of pace from the young Glens winger. Completely outstripped the GHK defence. No conversion, but Glens right back in it now. Ball held at the back of the scrum there by Andy Gray, and the referee having a close look at this one, playing advantage. Andy Gray taking it on, knocked over by Cumming and Scott Cameron. Milne to Sinclair. Sinclair changing direction, but knocked over by the GHK defence, and no further advantage to the referee. We'll take it back, and we'll have a penalty for something right in front of the post. Greg Sinclair's not arguing with that, he just stepping up and slotting it over and taking Glens into an 8-6 lead at the break.
Scrum Magazine. Subscribe online at scrummagazine.com.
Sponsored by PKF, accountants and business advisors providing personal debt solutions and advice.
9 minutes into the second half, and just as they did in the first half, the home side putting on the pressure. Good carry there by Andy Drummond, laying it back for Andy Shedden. Prop Cammy McClay up to the 22, slips the ball to Ewan Thau over the 22 now. Good possession here for GHK. John Shannon ghosting through the defence there. Up to the line. McClay knocked over on the line. And the referees spotted the penalty. And again, right in front of the post, no problem for David White to take GHK back into a 1-point lead. There's never going to be much in it in this game, that's for sure. Up to the GHK 22, and Cammy McClay hanging about there. Get it there, oh, said Andy Milne, we want to drop a goal. Thanks a lot, said Greg Sinclair, and just to rub it in, stoats it off the bar. And that, after 51 minutes, took Glens into a 2-point lead. But GHK weren't finished by any means. Russell Johnson taking it into the heart of the Glens defence there. Ross Shedden lurking about. And the referee spotted another penalty. Shedden out to Shannon, but really going nowhere. And knocked down by Ali Forbes. And at some point in this messy bit, the referee is going to say no further advantage and give the penalty. And eventually, after long last, nothing going anywhere, it's a penalty. And David White, number 4 for the GHK fullback, straight through the post. 12 points to 11, 1 point in it again. This could not be closer. And going into the final quarter, Glens knew they were going to have to produce something a wee bit special if they were going to pull this one out. So important to the men from the Bear Yards. Now driving on up to 22, but well held there by the GHK pack. Finally the ball coming back for Andy Milne, out to Greg Sinclair. Thumping handoff on John Shannon, but the ball knocked on. Referee spotted an offside offence though, and back again for Sinclair to edge Glens in front. 2 points in it, 60 minutes gone. You got the feeling that the next score for whatever side was going to be the clincher. And it was that man again, Jamie Mackay, getting the ball on the halfway line, and look at that pace. Wow, that was a try to win promotion. That was a gem. Sinclair's kick taking Glens 9 points ahead. A cushion that they were hardly likely to give up. They certainly got their tails up now. Glens and Milne out to Sinclair. Lovely wee chip through there. Alan Auld after it, and oh, the ball just eluding him there. And GHK, well, going up to the final stages. At least they could get a bonus point if they got on the board again. Lovely break there by Andy Fleming. Up to the 22. John Shannon up to Russell Johnson. Johnson heading for the line. Great saving tackle there by Andy Milne. GHK quite determined they're going to get something else on the board before the end of the game. Busting through there by big Ross Shedden up to the halfway line, but Glens equally determined. They're going to keep the scoreline the way it is, and they do. And the final whistle goes, the arms are raised. They know that they have won promotion to National 2.
Quite speechless. I'm just glad it's all finally over. I had a really hard year last year, and this is it for us. Promotion, National 2 now. Go for it. We've still got first place. We're not going to be happy until we get first place, so job's not done.
And the celebrations will go on long into the night, and why not? Congratulations to Allan Glen's winning promotion to National 2. This is Ron Evans for Scottish Rugby Television at Old Anniesland.
Sponsored by PKF, accountants and business advisors providing personal debt solutions and advice.